My name is Katya Nemec, and I am the Associate for Children, Youth, and Family Ministries at Emmanuel Church on Mercer Island. This is a video on how to make palm crosses at home with some of the various materials you can find. So palm crosses are an old tradition of turning the palms we receive on Palm Sunday into crosses that we keep throughout the year to remind us of the Lord's Passion. A lot of churches collect these palm crosses and all of the leftover palms that went unused last year for the beginning of Ash Wednesday. And these palms are burned and are mixed in with the ashes that we receive on our foreheads. So, without further ado, I'm going to show you how to make simple palm crosses at home. So, I realize that this may be a little bit of a challenge for some of our younger children. So something you could easily do is just take 2 strips of paper. I cut up, here you can see this, I cut up an old newspaper that I had lying around and cut into 2 equal strips, about maybe an inch length and width. It doesn't really matter how big or small they are. You can just put them together like this, take a stapler, and then you staple it. And voila, sorry, it's a bit lopsided, there we go. Let me do this a better way. There we go, yes, and voila. You have a cross. So you could do that, or I will show you how I made my cross at home. I used newspaper, but all you really need is a long strip of paper. So you can find a newspaper that you cut into a long strip, or you can find 2 pieces of paper that you staple together. I would not suggest string because that would be really hard. Paper is best. And the other thing you need to keep in mind is, so 1/2 of your strip needs to be equal length, like 1 inch across about, or maybe, or unless you really want a thick cross, you can make it 2 inches or longer, but I think it might be harder to fold. So I would suggest doing about 1 inch width across, and make sure 1/2 of it is all that one length, and then the other 1/2 should be tapered towards the end. And this is maybe 1/8 of an inch. So, sorry, 1/4 of an inch. So it starts at 1 inch here, then I taper it evenly on both sides till it reaches the end. Okay, so I will let you go and collect your materials, and then I will show you how to turn this into this. So to start, you're going to have the wider portion of the cross facing you, or the wider portion of the strip facing you, and about 1/5 of the way up the length of the strip, you're going to place your thumb and your forefinger there. You're going to take the longer part and you're going to flip it over. So you have this loop here. So this is going to be about the length of your cross, so keep that in mind. So we flip it over. I'm going to shorten mine a little bit, just a little. All right. Then you're going to place your thumb and forefinger about maybe 1/3 of the way towards the top. Wherever you place your thumb and your forefinger, that's where your center of your cross is going to be. So probably angle it towards place it towards the top. And once you're satisfied with where your center of your cross is going to be, you take the long part of the strip and you're going to fold it at a triangle like this. Perfect. And then you're going to take this part and bring it across the back. And these are going to be your arms. Great. And then you're going to bring this part to join together right there. So you're going to have, it's going to look like this in the front. It's going to look like that in the back. And so with this, from here, you take this long piece, fold it at an angle so it makes a little triangle again, and you're going to fold it diagonally across the back. So it looks like this on this side, and it looks like this on the other side. Once you've done that, you take this part and you fold it across like this. And when you're done with that, you take this and you fold it across diagonally again. So you're gonna have it look like this on this side, and it's gonna look like that on this side. And then you take this little piece and then you tuck it in the little loop that you made on the bottom. And there you have it. What you can also do is you can pull this part to adjust the length of your cross a little if you think you need to. I needed to, so I did that. And there you go. It's a palm cross. So that's the front and that's the back that's holding it in place.